evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, we are back again. Oh, exciting times. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live for the Dutch Grand Prix. We are here in Zandvoort, in the Netherlands. Most crappy circuit on the F1 calendar.
I mean, at least you're honest.
Well, you gotta be honest, you know what I mean? But, you know, some people love it, some people hate it. Me personally, I freaking hate it. With an absolute passion. But anyway, I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, I mean, especially after considering what happened last time. Yeah, definitely. I think with this new qualifying format, it should be add a little bit of an extra sort of element to this race.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the drivers' home Grand Prix, VAR Bo and Jarno. Don't know who else.
F1 Hub is here as well.
And Topia.
Hopefully my phone actually decides to work this time. Come on. Come on.
Come on! Turn on your phone! Tell him to give it to me.
Right, apparently there's 12 drivers in. I am really... Oh no, it's 12 players. Okay, 10 drivers. Okay. Manu... Right, hang on. My YouTube's been a bit crappy, so I'm going to have to put data on. Anyway, I'm going to have a look and see, because... when I find it. Have a look at the current standings in the championship.
Ooh.
Because, of course, last week, big shake-up, I guess. And I think that top 5 we saw last week, I think, is pretty much going to be the main top 5 fighting for, like, a, if not championship, fighting for wins week in, week out.
Yeah.
So, looking at championship, Fez is currently leading with 37 points. Jackson, only 1 point behind him with 36, because Jackson's had 2 first places, and Fez has had a first place finish and a, if I scroll down, I can see a 3rd place.
Right.
However, following him in the championship, still, that's after Baku, it's just. He is in 3rd place with 17 points, however, Topia, right behind him though, with 17 points as well, so it's all very close in terms of points.
Yes,
in
indeed.
the championship, but I expect that championship to change, especially today.
Can we see an unexpected pole sitter? Obviously, bearing in mind why I always pitched to get pole here last season.
But there are a lot of drivers that have been working really hard to get their laps dead on.
Indeed,
and perfect.
Indeed.
And to get as that like little scraps of time as possible. I know
Didn't
Jackson and
Thomas,
Charlie.
Didn't Thomas get the win here last season?
He's never won a race. He's had podiums
But,
before.
right, okay.
He's never won, but he did get pole.
Yeah, he got pole. I know that.
I'm not sure about the outcome of the race.
Okay, let me get my comments section up. There we go.
And then looking at the Constructors' Championship, the top 3, it's almost looking a bit sort of 2012 almost in terms of the top 3, because you've got Red Bull leading the charge at the moment with 53 points, McLaren with 50 points in P2, and Ferrari in P3 with 49 points. So the top 3 teams covered only by 4 points.
Cool.
It's looking interesting. And Mercedes, surprisingly, it's actually quite interesting to see Mercedes not doing very well, but you know, one's a game, one's real life. Let's see if my YouTube's actually working now, because it wouldn't let me load up the comments.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have any real news as such to say. Again,
No.
I mean, only F1 Hub's making his return in a different car this time, because he's now, I guess, a full-on reserve. I think he always was a full-on reserve driver.
Yeah, but he's
definitely quick enough.
Yeah. I mean, he proved that last 2 races ago. Was he in the McLaren for Kyle? He was, wasn't
he? Yeah, and he ended up winning.
Yeah, he did. In style, I might add. And here's Jackson.
And that is why Jackson has 2 second places and that's why he's probably there in the championship as well, because I think if we had added in F1 Hub, I think he'd still be doing fairly well in championship. Like, 'cause I think the points have been so scarce. I think he would still, with 25 points, he would actually be fairly high up.
Yeah, he would be, but it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
He's just got to knuckle down now to get those wins.
And Jackson is here, so we do
indeed.
have the top. Hang on, is Fez here?
No, okay. Fez is not here yet.
So we have 4 of the top 5 out of the last race we had.
I don't know if Fez has an invite yet, but I'll send him one. Hang on.
But I think this track is going to be. Jake's here now. I think this track's going to be almost a bit like a Monaco. It's going to be heavily dependent on what happens in qualifying, because it's such a hard track to overtake on. And to be fair, credit to anyone who pulls off a really nice or clever overtake. That's the new Haas driver there, Jerome Muller, but we'll just call him Jerome probably. Yeah, this is the new guy, the new replacement for. I'm
gonna call him Muller. So
I'll call him Muller. I might as well call him Muller as well, just so we don't get confused.
Muller Rice.
I'm free.
I'm only kidding. But yeah, no, new driver for Alfa Romeo, was it?
No, Haas.
Haas. Oh yeah, because it was in Haas, yeah.
Yeah, it's the other thing that's going on there. Wait, it's actually talking about him. He's not here. Okay. I wonder how close to a full grid we're gonna get. I mean, I imagine hopefully Fez is able to get here because.
Well, I did send him an invite, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed.
Oh, come on, YouTube, load up. Oh, hey. Alright, I can see it's Manu and Kyle in the chat. So hello, boys. How you doing? Hello to everybody. Wait, have you started the Twitch stream?
No, the Twitch stream is live and it's active.
So hello.
So if you want to watch Twitch, we have 1 viewer on the Twitch at the moment, and it's not me. Because usually I'll watch it myself just to keep an eye on the chat. But
Bo is here, Damas is here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what significantly happened last time, other than Tom getting a pole?
Well,
what other significant things happened? So
who won the race last?
Godzilla
won it. Yeah, Godzilla won it. I remember that.
Was it Yano got a podium? I thought it was maybe it was a the 2 Williams drivers.
Yeah, no, it was a Williams 1-3, I think.
Yeah, and I think it might have been Kyle splitting the 2.
Yeah. It was a good race. Very, very good race. Very entertaining.
And there is Fairs. There is
last week's race winner. Obviously, I wasn't here last week, so I don't know what happened. But
good race. It was a good race.
Good.
And
one of my
apparently,
circuits.
According to Charlie, there's a reoccurring theme where he overtakes Manu around the outside, and he said he's looking to try and replicate that here as well. So.
Right. Okay.
So
we'll see.
Keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, we will keep out for that.
Yeah.
We're waiting on 2 more.
Yeah. Who's that? No, Kimmy's here. Kimmy's here. That's good.
Yeah, Kimmy's here. Right, Jackson's here.
Who are we missing?
Is here.
We are missing Branny and I think it's Manu actually. Wait, no, Manu's in the. Oh no. Okay, who's the other Alfa Romeo driver?
No.
Oh, it's Miguel.
Manu's Miguel and Miguel.
Miguel and Branny. Yeah.
Yeah, Miguel and Branny. That's the one. But other than that, I don't think there's anything else that we need to talk about, really, is there?
I mean, there's not been much coming out of the news this week, is there, in terms of Formula 1?
No, not in real life, no. Well, Hamilton still hasn't confirmed his seat yet.
Yep.
So that's still hanging in the balance.
Actually, that reminds me, there was that quote that came out about Christian Horner. He said that So, hang on, I hope I get this right. So it was George Russell's performance in the Mercedes proves that Max Verstappen is the best driver on the grid.
Has he taken a dump and not realised?
I think Mr. Hornerman is a little
He's
bit confused.
punching well above his weight right there. Thomas, I do appreciate all the invites, but I don't necessarily need them, but thank you.
Yeah, Tom, I think, considering we're already in the session, I think we're alright.
And we don't have a tendency
Miguel.
to lag out, but
Miguel is
you know,
here. We are one driver away from a full grid.
yeah, we're just waiting on Mr. Branny. So Branny, if you're there, if you can hear us, hurry the hell up!
I think that'll be essentially it's the home race for a lot of people here, actually.
Well, there's a home race for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers.
Yeah. So I'm sure they'll be wanting to do well. Actually, let's have a look at who
Indeed.
they are. So we've got Jarno. Jarno had issues earlier today with connection, but I think those will be fine because I think it was something to do with his dad and the TV.
Yes,
Jerome,
yes.
it'd be interesting to see where Jerome is in terms of everyone's pace because I've never seen him before.
I've never seen him
so-
drive. I've never seen him drive,
Yeah.
but he's going to be one to watch because he's coming in as the underdog.
Torpedo was actually quite good last race when I watched him.
Yeah.
He was fighting up there. I think he got P6. I think in the end. So it was a really good race from him, and he's the only Haas that scored points so far this season
Wow.
with 17. So he's a pretty standalone. I think that's actually put him. I think it's fourth in the drivers, but it's put him like fifth in the constructors.
Right. Okay.
Here has Bo, of course, home race for him, and Miguel. I
Yeah.
think Bo will be dangerous.
Bo's going to give it his all this
It
week.
depends what he does. Go for some bold strategies that do end up working. So
Yeah,
he's got a bit of a history.
Yeah, he has. He has. But keep an eye. We'll keep an eye on Muller because obviously being the underdog, he's gonna have something to prove.
Actually, that's the point. Where would everyone's home race be? Because for Kimi, I imagine it would be probably either Brazil or Mexico, even though he lives in Uruguay, or he's Uruguayan. Oh, there we go, full grid. Branny's here now.
There we go.
So that makes it
There we
6
go.
drivers on their home race.
Are we readying up?
I imagine so, because we've got full grid. Would I take
Well,
advantage of having a full grid?
soon as Mr. Kyle hits that ready up button, we should know for certain.
And it's lights up, and away we go.
And there he goes, and we're getting ready to go racing, ladies and gentlemen.
Also, interesting conditions. See what it'll be like as well.
Oh yeah, I wonder if.
And of course, tyre wear will be a massive issue, even if it's dry. That's definitely going to
Yes,
be a
the
big
track
issue.
is very abrasive, very abrasive. And
Especially on the
curves are gonna
front left.
throw you. Yes, indeed.
We got 16 drivers ready up. I probably said this before, but I can't remember the last time we had a full grid. So maybe that was the first race of the season. I'm not sure, but at least we got full grid. Hopefully, no one will be having any Q3 glitches. So ideally, we should
Hello,
be
Elec.
seeing
How are
the
you?
We should be seeing the normal F1 qualifying format where
Indeed.
5 go out, and then 10
Yep.
left for Q3. Unlike last week where there
Hopefully.
was a mixture, because it was like I think there was 18.
There was quite a lot of crashing.
Yeah, there was like 18 or 16 drivers on the grid, I think it was, for Baku. So the qualifying system was kind of a bit weird, the way that it was like working. So
We shall see.
also, I wonder if we'll see any penalties for blocking, because this is again a track where it's very easy to get in somebody's way, a bit like Monaco.
Yeah,
So maybe, hopefully not, but we might see a couple.
space is going to be
place grid
key.
penalties.
Space is going to be key.
Yeah, just being aware, I think, is just definitely a big. I think there was an incident last season with Jarno and Jackson where I think Jackson was slowing down, and I think he was looking at another part of his car or something. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but Jarno, I think, went piling into the back of him and caused that.
Oh,
to be
thank you,
hit
Alec.
with his-
Do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
But 20 drivers in the pits, ready to go out. Usually the Haas guys are fairly hot on their heels when they come out of the pits. Same with the Alfa Romeo, so maybe they'll be the first.
And we
drivers out.
have drivers starting up their cars now and getting ready to go out. And I
That is
believe
the
that
house.
is one of the Dutch drivers. That is
Jerome
Muller. That is Muller.
I have to get used to calling Muller now. That's Hub. F1 Hub coming out now.
I'm going to keep an
Lots
eye
of
on
drivers
Muller.
coming out now.
So Muller coming out on the soft tyres.
There you go. For anyone in the YouTube chat, IGK TAS is live now. Thank you, Kyle, for setting that up. So all you got to do, well, I think I'm not sure what the actual command is. I think there it is. So it's exclamation mark help, and you can see the commands that are available to you. And I think it may be the same for Twitch as well.
It'll be the same for the Twitch channel as well.
Okay.
Obviously, Kyle will more than likely jump into my stream and put that in, I hopes. So here we go. Muller is coming around the final couple of corners to start his first time lap of the Torpedo League.
I heard people in
as a full-time Haas driver.
I heard that people in time trial are looking at about 108 in terms of lap time, so maybe we'll see somebody go faster than that. Sometimes qualifying brings the best out of people as there is a spinner.
Oh, and he locks up his front left.
There is a spinner, that is Kimi. He's got back going again, but we'll focus
and there
back
it is, the IGK TAS system is now live for the Twitch. Thank you, Kyle, do appreciate it, my friend. Have a good race, Kyle, and wish you all the best, mate. So Muller coming to, he's just gone through sector 2 now. Coming around the final few corners to complete the lap. It's going to be a slow one, but it should give us a benchmark time of a 109.4. Not bad, not bad.
There's Kimi in the wall, Kimi spun, he's lost an end plate and he's facing the wrong way round on the track. He's been disqualified for going the wrong way. Ah, it's a shame.
Uh-oh, that is a shame for Kimi. So here we see Bo coming around the final corner. Close to the wall, crosses the line.
Only P5.
And only P5.
Whereas Pips though, last year's pole sitter, he's coming across the line to finish his out lap. And he's going to be starting his first flying lap of the session now.
We're right on board with Mr. Wales with Pippy.
Yeah, that's a beautiful Honda sound.
In that beautiful Alpha Tauri livery. It's going to be interesting to see what the livery looks like for this season.
Imagine I go for the same thing. I mean,
yeah.
there's no point in playing with something if it's not broken. Or was it no point in fixing something if it's not broken? I think the livery's alright. I mean, it's pretty distinctive livery as well, so there's no point in trying to change it. I'm very surprised he didn't invalidate his lap there. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it stays away from the curbs. It's very easy to get sucked into those curbs and just spin you so easily.
Yeah,
as soon as they abuse any of these curbs, you see they're going curb to curb. It's usually quite a nice flowing line almost throughout the whole track. There's a lot of yellows
Here he
flashing up.
comes. Yeah, I think it might be just a glitch. So here he comes now, round the embankment, down the start-finish straight, DRS wide open, crosses the line and goes P6, 109.752.
There's the Williams of
Colpo is
line
using the off-ramp and a bit of the gravel on the medium tyres.
And both Topia and Jake Marsh now on a lap now, and I'm watching Jake. A lot of people locking up into turn 4, so I think we're going to be seeing a lot of lock-ups into there. That's definitely not going to help those front lefts. He's come sweeping through the fast right, switches back over. That's a quick first sector there. pretty sure that's quicker than Jerome's sector. He is locking up quite a bit as Jackson goes top by 3/10 of a second.
109.1. Not bad.
Change my gap to interval. There you go. Oh, lots of lockups here from Jake, but Jake's still very quick. Could this be a pole lap or a provisional pole lap? Let's find out. Oh, he gets the rear end out a little bit coming out of the penultimate corner. Swings through the final corner. Where will he put himself? It's a good lap. It's enough for P2. He's only a 10th off.
So, yeah, coming across the line. Goes P3. Wow. 109.348.
And it's a #3.4 at the moment. He's turning his ERS off. Going to go for another run as we see Jarno coming across the line to start his first lap. And the Red Bull of Fairs also on an outlap as well. The small lock up there from Jarno. Through the front section, down into the fast right. Oh. Oh, you get IGK up quickly. Not much going on in the YouTube chat, so I'm gonna just focus on IGK.
Jarno giving it in it, yeah, but Fair's giving it his all. Purple sector 1. Obviously, it's his first time lap, so that's to be expected.
Surprisingly, that's not as quick as Jake's first sector.
Oh.
Which is why I said about Jake, saying how this could be a possible pole lap. However, he's got 7.993 there. Where's that put him? Where's that put him? Where is he? Where is he?
And Jarno goes P3. 1/10 off.
But Fez, though, we know how quick he is.
He is.
Can he get himself in the mix?
Go.
Takes that tight line coming out of the corner.
Crosses the line.
He goes top.
108.9. First driver to hit the 108s. Great lap there for Fez. So, Dammers on a lap in the Renault.
Ooh, I was a bit wide there.
Gets a bit twitchy on exit. Crosses the line. Doesn't improve. He's 1/10 off. Manu is running out of fuel. Buller now. Now, this is the first race that Mr. Buller is racing with the wheel.
Oh yeah, of course.
So
interesting. Colpo is on the mediums, so is Giotto. Giotto was consistently on the mediums last time in qualifying, but Colpo is currently on the mediums. And there's a spinner. There is a spinner. That is Giotto.
Oh dear. So, we're wishing. I did speak to Buller earlier and asked him how he feels about it, and he did turn around to me and he did say that he's not expecting any miracles to happen, but he's just going to do his absolute best and just try and bring the car home in one piece. Ooh, a bit twitchy on exit there.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get off of Buller quickly because I want to have a look and see Colpo as he comes through. Oh, he's adjusting validator, as I've said that. Maybe a bit of a commentator's curse. Let's go back to Buller. It's Miguel, actually. Miguel can finish his lap. He's validated it, though. Wyo's Pips now, about to start his lap.
Buller is definitely struggling for traction.
I assume he's running medium traction then.
I think so.
Let's see what Tom can do. 7/10 off. Got pole last season. He desperately... He says he does this for fun, but I'm sure he's gagging to get
Buller
another podium.
pits. And Buller has pitted. Olpo getting all the curbs there.
Oh, why was Pips 3/10 quicker through that first sector there?
Just right on board with him, see what happens. Hey, Gam Gam.
And that would put him maybe, if I would have guessed, maybe P6, P7. He's 4 tenths quicker this
sector
time.
2. Purple
Again,
sector 2.
That sort of lap would put him around P5, P4, something like that. No, P5, P6, sorry. Coming through the final 2 corners. This one's so important to get a good exit. Does he hug the inside or does he move out wide? Moves wide.
No, he moves wide, so he's coming across the line now.
P5.
And it's a P5. He does improve by 4 tenths of a second. Not a bad lap for Wales Pips here.
And Branny going P15 with that lap. Kyle currently on a lap as well. You know how quick he is. Although this time he's a little bit over. He's 500ths over. Will he go into the pits? Or yeah, he does. He dives into the pits.
Dives straight into the pit lane. He takes out the 50-metre board.
Oh no, it's a shame. Giotto was on a decent lap there, but he ended up just clipping the grass coming out of the second to last corner. And that is his lap over. Miguel currently on an out lap. Who's that behind him? Is that Bo?
Are you home now, Gam Gam? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, that's fine. And Bo coming through the final corner now, looking to get himself into the top 10. No, he goes into the pits.
Good.
And of course, remember the top 15.
Go and show Buller some support.
The top 15 now. Oh, hang on, someone in chat.
Sorry.
Oh god, there's activity. Scott, don't worry, I'm here. Oh yeah, we've got Carson, our I guess he's our Ted, I guess.
Ted Kravitz.
I was really worried then because I thought I was going to say Bundy. Anyway, I had a league race here 2 days ago, so we've got a resident league race expert then.
I don't know if Buller's streaming though.
See anybody close to finishing a lap? Yes, there is. His name is
No,
F1.
he's not.
Oh no, he's not. Okay. Topia, Jerome. No one's on an actual lap, are they? Omar is still alive. Nice lap. I'm happy, says Tom. Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, not
Decent
bad lap, mate. You done good there, mate. You done good.
We're not putting any pressure on you. I know we got pole last time, but you know this is different.
Alright, Gum Gum. I don't know if he's streaming though. I don't know, but if he isn't, tell him to get his arse into gear and get one up. Tell him you want to give him some support.
Oh, F1 Hub going quickly there. Hang on, let me just look at IGK TAS. He's just
hello.
He's lit up purple in that first sector. And that is the fastest first sector of the session.
He's going rapid here.
See what it is in the second sector?
He's 0.3 seconds quicker.
It's a PB, but it's not going to be enough to be fastest of the session. However, though, he's going to make up a lot of time in this final sector, I'm sure, as long as he doesn't go wide here. He's going to
be close. He's going to be close. Does he hug the inside line? He does.
Will he go top?
Crosses the line.
No.
Oh, close.
5,000. Oh, Jerome Miller.
Oh,
sorry,
wow.
Miller. Bit of a dark horse there. I didn't expect him to be that quick.
0.070 of a second. 700ths of a second off of Fairs.
Wow. And also as well, the top 14 are all covered under just over 700. Yeah, just over 700ths of a second.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good lap there.
Those top five with just under 3. Sorry, carry on.
I did say keep an eye on Muller because he is going to be the dark horse of this race. He's got something to prove. Obviously, a full-time driver now for the Haas team as Q-Tip's replacement of the stupid actions that he done during what race was it?
But I want to quickly touch. Oh, hang on. There's a slow car there. That is Charlie. Charlie has. Oh, Charlie's crashed.
Ooh.
He has crashed. He's pulling over to the side of the road to let a couple drivers through, but he's lost the right side of his wing. And I assume he's dropped that on the curb and gone into the wall. I'm gonna assume.
Possibly. Might have got a twitchy back end.
Yeah, definitely. It's quite easy to do.
Branny has invalidated his lap as well.
And
speaking
of Branny, that bottom 5 are gonna have to watch out. They are all either on an outlap or out, except Dams is safe for the moment. Branny, Colpo, Buller, and Miguel, who are currently in the session, are possibly about to be out. Over Kimi though, with that DSQ, I'm not sure if that means he's going to be...
Oh, he'll be out. He'll be out completely.
But I don't know if that will mean we'll have 16 or if that means we'll have 15
No. We'll have 15 drivers in Q2.
Cool. Omar attacking the curbs there, wow.
I think.
But Omar... he's going slowly, okay.
He's probably run out of fuel.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
But we're right on board with Buller. He's just going to complete Sector 2 now.
It's 13 seconds.
And he's 15 seconds.
Oh, okay, so
Top Gear is retired. Hi, Wild Gamer, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping by.
Watch Giotto here. Giotto wants some soft tyres now.
I'm good, mate. I'm good. Buller crosses the line to start probably his final lap of the session.
Oh, Colpo back up into P9. Put those fresh set of softs on. Charlie has retired from the session. Yep, there's no point of him going back out on track or just sitting in the pits. He's just going to retire and maybe cheer on his teammate.
Giotto is on the cusp of getting knocked out of Q1.
No, he's got top!
Oh, HOR Giotto with a 108.8. What a lap for the Mercedes team right there. And Buller goes wide. Doesn't invalidate his lap time though, but he is going to lose a hell of a lot of time.
He is 7 tenths up, which should put him...
He's now 3 tenths up.
But there's a slow McLaren, that's Branny.
Oh, and he's lost the back end.
Oh,
no, Buller has lost the back end. He has lost the back end.
Dan was currently on a lap trying to save himself from being in that bottom 5. He looked like he was about 5 tenths quicker through that sector there. I think that would be that's enough. That would be enough to get him safe, but that would push his teammate down.
Colpo, Grosso.
No, and Dams doesn't make it.
Line.
And Branny, because he spun, he won't be able to get through.
No. Branny is out of fuel as well.
Oh, Jerome coming round. He's 2 tenths under. We could be seeing a pole up here.
Oh.
No, he's not. Oh, 15 thousandths of a second.
Oh, Jesus. It wouldn't be a pole lap. It would be, you know what I mean. The lap from HOR Giotto. What a lap there. Jesus.
It seems to be those medium runners came to their senses and put on the softs, and so I mean they both managed to get themselves into the top 10.
So, will we see any of the drivers go out on the medium tyres? That is the question for Q2.
Probably.
Because the Q2 tyres that they use will be the tyres they will start on for the race. So strategy is key here. Very key.
We better not get copyright claim for humming.
What?
So we better get a copyright claim for humming. I was humming a song then. Well, we've already been copyright claimed by FOM, the bloody boss. You don't need any more money. We're not even making money off of this. Grr. In fact, we're losing money. Actually. We're in debt. We're losing money. Anyway, though. Great qualifying, though. shame. I would love to have seen that lap from Giotto. It was only when I was watching his lap
I
from the
would have
outside
loved.
without
Yeah.
fully focusing on it, and it was a really good lap. So
There you are. Your
look.
top 3. Your top. Oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at this. Top 16 are covered all under 8/10 of a second.
Wow. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There are your top 15 drivers for Q2. HWR Giotto first. Muller is second. Fair's third. Hub fourth. Jackson fifth. Bo sixth. Jackson seventh. Jake seventh. Sorry. Omar eighth. Yano ninth. Colpo 10th. And then Wales Pips, Thopia, Manu, Kyle, and Charlie are in the top 15.
And then, yeah, the ones that aren't safe are Kimmy, Buller. Oh god, it's gone now, I can't see it.
Branny,
Dammers,
and someone else.
Sorry that we forgot you.
Yeah, we do apologise.
It just went really quickly, you know what I mean? We've got to...
Oh, it looks grey.
So not
looks
drier,
a bit grey.
Yeah, greyer.
So we are green in the pit lane.
Is that a wet patch in the pits? It's like a
It
puddle.
wasn't me. I promise it wasn't me.
I mean, I wasn't accusing, but it's, you know, interesting of you to jump to that conclusion straight away.
Mercedes. No, not Mercedes.
It's like watching a bloody, like, race coming out of the pits. Oh, hello, VR.
So, Bo's coming out. Why was Pips is out?
No, it's
A
not.
lot of drivers are coming out. Omar is out. But I believe that was Muller coming out of the pits first. No, it's not. It's his teammate.
Fitted. Fitted tyres quickly. All of them are currently on softs. I wonder.
Ooh.
Right. My brain's starting to tick now. I wonder if there is going to be a wet race.
Kimmy has left the session.
I wonder if there's going to be a wet race, because surely people will be out on the mediums by now.
You reckon?
Thinking more about strategy. I think these guys are just going for track position, because I think it's a wet race. Or maybe it's a wet to dry race.
Could be. Could be.
Unless they're all robots and they're going for the same strategy, I don't think that this is going to be dry. You could be in for an interesting one.
Sorry if I'm just flicking through.
Yellow flags, yellow flags. That is a spinner. That is Manu. Manu has not lost any wing though, so he's lucky in that sense.
And it's raining. Raining in the second part of quali. So they are getting out for their soft runs straight away.
There are drops already.
There are drops of rain, and Thopia has woke a bit later into turn 4.
And Tobias the one, of course, leading that pack. He's usually the first out, and I think he's definitely going out to be the first out in this session. Let's have a look what it's like from the driver's point.
Oh, he's coming down.
No, he's invalidated his lap.
He's invalidated it. No.
Who's behind him? Is that Omar behind him? It is.
Yeah, it's Omar.
Oh, it looks sketchy out there.
It does. It looks a bit greasy now.
Yeah, it looks really sensitive on the throttle. You can also see the car, just the rear end starting to go.
Indeed.
Oh, God, those curves are a bit scary.
They do look scary. So Omar is going to be the first driver to set a lap time, and I believe Thopia is going to go for another run. So Omar sits on Colpo goes top.
Ooh,
Smiles Kyle goes top.
Wow, only a 100th of a second.
Jackson goes top.
Oh, is there a car? Yeah, there's a McLaren going slowly. That is Kyle. No damage, just him getting out of the way of the others.
Yeah.
Same as Bo, he's slowing down as well. But Bo's teammate currently is top of the session, top of the leaderboards. And Manu now coming around the final
crosses
corner.
the line, goes second with a 100th.
Manu going only P12. There's a spin. No, it's not. Why are there so many yellow flags?
There's a lot of drivers on circuit.
Why you have to confuse me? And Giotto has not yet left the pits. He's only just left the pits now.
And oh no, Thupia has run out of fuel
No.
just as he crosses the line.
Oh, no, he must have gone for a low fuel run.
Oh, that is a shame. But we will ride on board with HOR Giotto.
Doesn't look like
He's just come out on the soft tyres.
Actually, there's a Ferrari going slowly, and I don't know if that's because they're out of fuel or if that's because they're trying to go for another run. And that is Jackson. Jackson in the pits. Okay, no, Bo's starting to go now. Yeah, everyone should be coming into the pits now except Giotto, so thank you, Giotto, for providing us some sort of entertainment.
Indeed. So we could see HOR Giotto topping the timing screens here.
Oh, hang on. I think I might have missed that. I don't know if you mentioned it. Fairs went P2.
Yes, I did mention it,
okay, yeah, sorry, I didn't see that. Last time I looked, I saw Jackson, Kyle, and F1 Hub. I didn't see Fairs.
Yeah, no, I did see it.
Okay, good.
So here we go. HOR Giotto coming around the final embankment corner now to start a time lap. We'll ride on board. Come around turn 1. Second gear. Upshifted third. And he's invalidated it!
Oh no! Wait, is that Culper retired?
Yeah, Colpo's retired.
Do you think everyone's going to retire?
I think everyone might retire because there's no point going out on intermediate tyres because they won't go any quicker.
Yeah.
So I think it is best if they all retired and got the session out of the way. But I think Giotto is going to go for another lap. But
yeah, he's
going to be a bit. It's going to be a bit sketchy because the track is going to be greasy.
I assume he's confident in his pace because I think
Jake Marsh is coming out.
On a new set
Jake Marsh on a new set of softs.
He's going to turn that ERS on surely now. Unless he pits. I'd be surprised if he pits.
No,
yeah, there we go.
He's turned it on now. He's turned it on. The way he goes.
He has to get a... Hang on, let me see what lap he would need. He needs to go faster than a 1:10.1 to get himself into
Yano has retired. 10. F1 Hub has retired.
Yeah, everyone's retiring. That should actually end the session early, I think.
Yeah, it will. It will.
Oh, Jake spun.
So far, so good.
Let's see how far, I hate to say how far off Giotto is. I think it. Oh no, it won't tell us. Okay. Actually, no.
It's what. Oh, the back end wants to go. It definitely wants to go.
32.1.
The track is getting really, really greasy now. You can definitely see it.
That is not good.
Come on, Giotto, keep it clean, mate.
32.1 is about 2 seconds off the pace.
He needs to keep it clean the last couple of corners.
He's on a low fuel run as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he did almost slip wild, he did. But he needs to keep it clean, and there goes the back end. No!
Oh no!
Unlucky there for Giotto.
Driving on the bitter edge, and that's what it looks like when it goes wrong.
And that's what happens when it all goes terribly wrong. He tried, he failed. That is unfortunate there for Giotto. Oh boy.
That is
but will we see? But will we see anyone try an intermediate run?
I'd be surprised. Unless if someone does, I think that may confirm the fact we might have a wet race.
Yeah. Will we see Giotto come out on intermediate tyres?
I wonder whether it's going to be for Q3 as well.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Right, well while this filters out, I'm going to spend about 30 seconds to get myself a drink and I'll be back.
Right, okay. And Giotto is coming out on intermediate tyres. What's the redeem? I can't see it. Ooh, Giotto getting a bit skew whiff there. Alright, stretching. There we go. So, HOR Giotto coming out on the intermediate tyres. He goes really wide, loses it, and his wheel has gone. Sitting on top of his car. Falling down slowly. And that is Q2 over and done with. So Fairs, Thupia, retire the cars please, there we go. So, our prediction was right. Giotto did go out on the intermediate tyres, lost the back end and took his wheel off.
Oh, lovely.
So, I have had some information.
Mm-hmm.
The race
is what?
Is dry.
Damn it.
Unfortunately. But yes, it's dry race.
Hey, guess what time it is?
What? It's hammer time, baby!
So,
oh
Clint.
no, it's Corona time. Corona time,
No.
yeah.
So, Clint, heading into Q3.
Shut it.
What are your predictions?
Predictions. Well, it depends on what the session's like, to be honest. And it's wet. It's raining. I'm gonna go with Muller pole, Fairs second, Jackson third.
Alright. From what we've seen so far, it's annoying because I was going to say Giotto, but I can't now. Damn it. I'm going to say Fairs,
Okay, hold
Jackson,
on, 1 minute.
and Muller.
Fairs, Jackson and Muller.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Gam, Buller said he will get a stream up as soon as he comes back. He's just so popped out to have a cigarette. So, ooh, Bo's gone out on the soft tyres. Ooh, okay.
Torpedo has fitted the Inters. I don't know, Chief.
I don't know, mate. There's...
Whoa, he's slipping all over the place.
Who is?
Colpo. Oi, hello.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Mr. Car Control.
Okay, well, I'm done. I wasn't paying attention for a bit. It's alright, Wild, don't worry. And he's lost the back end and around he goes. Whee! Bit of fun there.
Hey, we're not allowed to do that in F2. How come they're allowed to do it in F1?
I know, isn't it? Oh, and he's gone again! Yeah, bad choice of tyres there, my friend.
Oh, he's slowing up Bo.
Yeah, but luckily enough, Bo's still on an outlap, so it won't make a difference. Be sure to harass.
He's gonna run again.
Thank you, Gam Gam. Appreciate it. So I think Colpo needs to go into the pits to change his tyre. Charlie MGO6 is on a lap. Twitchy back end.
31.6. That's about a second off of the pace. If you look at like, even the last laps we had when it was in the middle of raining, they were still hitting the 30s through that first sector.
Yeah. .7 sector 2. What are you chewing? Not another jalapeno pepper, is it?
Why would I do that for leisure?
I don't know. This is you we're talking about. And it's a 112.7.
Oh no, that's grim.
Oh.
Meanwhile, much quicker, both Bo and Omar. And Bo is the
I'm on board with Bo now.
Of those two, and he's about to come across the line. Surely it's going to be a pole lap. What?
It's not!
Well,
113.0. Where did he go wrong?
There's a spinner. Harry always lost his wing as well. I think he's done the same as his teammate and what Charlie actually did earlier on in the session. There's the Omar now coming around the final corner. I thought these were supposed to be hitting 108s.
And it is a 112.0.
They were hitting 108s in the other sessions. What the hell's wrong?
Bulla.
Is it track conditions or is it... Hang on, let me go on board.
Bulla, get your stream up. Quick.
It doesn't look damp.
It does a little bit. It does a little bit. Okay, so... Bear's now on the soft tyres.
Cool, someone's just here.
Fairs is looking quick. The fuck was that? Sorry for my language, I do apologise.
Omar goes top though.
Fairs T1 110.1.
Any drivers that are able to message, okay, in the chat, why is the lap time so slow? They're about 2 seconds off the pace of what they've been previously. Is it because of track conditions, or is it temperatures, or... Don't know what it is, but they're going a lot slower than usual as Jackson goes P2. Oh, hang on, let me get up as well.
300th of a second.
That's more like it. It should be that they should be getting that sort of close together, especially when the top 14 was covered. And Diano goes to pole by a full 10.5. He goes top. All right, people are messaging in chat. I don't know if that's like more AGK or if that's actually. Track was still wet at the start. Okay. Track is still damp. It'll be better at the end. Okay. So imagine this is probably not the only run we're going to be seeing. I know. It was still a bit like, eh.
Eh? Eh? Fabio is rejoined.
I think Giotto summed up what happened in that session quite well in that message. He just said, pain.
Don't worry, Giotto. You'll be alright, mate. It was just unlucky for you.
And there's Kyle.
So, Colpo now. Nearly losing the back end. Going into turn 4. Oof.
I'll watch Colpo.
Had to lock up his front left.
Actually, I'm going to watch Colpo on the stream, but I'm going to update you on Kyle because he's currently on a lap and I do not think he's going to be staying around 10th for the whole of the session.
Right.
Actually, I'll do a direct comparison. So Colpo with a 30.1 there, that's the fastest anyone's gone through that first sector.
It is purple. And here comes Kyle now. Crossing it now.
Kyle's gone quickest in that first sector.
Oof. So this is going to be a fight for these two drivers.
By 5/10 of a second, he's gone quicker there. So Colpo with a 17.8 in that second sector. What does Kyle get? It's 17.9, so he's a little bit off.
So Colpo crosses the line,
P1.
goes top 109.2.
But
Where's Kyle going? Oh, Kyle invalidates!
No!
Kyle invalidates the time!
He's gonna pit, get onto
He's
some new
gonna
tyres.
pit, get onto some new tyres, get out for one more run. They takes out the 50-metre board again.
Is that like a...
Is that just...
Yeah.
Is that like a ritual for him? You suck. Bang! Get out!
That's probably him just being annoyed at the fact that he invalidated his lap. He's just like, get out of there. But there are 3 drivers who have not set a lap yet, and that is Muller, F1 Hub, and Kyle. 3 fairly big hitters from what we've seen so far. I mean, more for Muller, but like the other 2 race winners. Thought we'd be seeing them a little bit further up, but according to what they said in the chat, though, the track will be starting to dry up near the end of the session. So I imagine we'll be seeing the optimum lap times of this session around that time.
We could actually see the 108s. Mid to late 108s, I'd say.
Colpo's only 2/10 off, and we saw how quick Kyle was going. So
indeed. So Muller, Harry, and Kyle still need to set a lap. Oof. But like I said, the Red Bull curse is now over. No more non-finishers for the Red Bulls. So we do hear some firing engines going on. Who is it?
Sounds like a Ferrari.
It sounds like a Haas to me. That is Muller. It is Muller indeed.
You don't play this game at too much when you can hear you can actually like pick up the engine start sounds.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, the Mercedes is very distinctive, and I thought I could hear that high pitch sound of the Ferrari. But yeah, it is the non-lap time setter so far, Muller, coming out on track. Bit of a look up. Anyone else making a move in the pits? Looks like Red Bull. There is a Red Bull and a Racing Point. And that's F1 Hub and when they eventually come out. And Colpo. So Colpo looking to improve, get himself into the 108s maybe. And lots of drivers start to come out now. We'll go for 1 lap. But it depends how many of those drivers are actually going to finish that lap. It's a bit risky, especially those bottom 3, because if they invalidate it, then, well, bye-bye any chance of getting themselves into a good position. They'll be stuck on these tyres that far back.
So Mr. Muller is now coming down the start-finish straight, crossing the line to start his first timed run, and possibly only locks up his front right.
He does have traffic in front of them of the Ferrari. Want to feel move out the way.
Oh, locks up his front left.
Big lock up.
Massive lock up. He needs to keep it clean the last.
Oh, I took a lot of curb there. Hang on, where's that put?
You
That's the
hosting Bullet
fastest
Stream,
session.
Gam.
I believe that's the fastest. That is. Oh my god, that's rapid. That's the fastest of the session so far, by 2/10.
Oh, bless you. What is sector 2? 47.8.
47.8. He's not. No, he's not. He's a 10th off of Kyle's time there.
Oof.
But that will still put him second, I believe.
Here we go.
Sorry,
Comes out the final corner now. Does he hug the inside line? He does.
I mean Colpo. When I say Kyle, I mean
Crosses
Colpo.
the line, and he goes P1, 108.9.
2/10.
Oh, outstanding lap there for Muller.
And Kyle's on a lap now as well, looking not to invalidate it. So is F1 Hub. F1 Hub closer to the finish line.
It's a 29.8 for sector 1.
What's that? That's a 47. That was a 47 there. So, oh, I can't do maths. That's a little bit over, I think, but everyone should be able to get himself into a good
Sector
position. Maybe
2
top
was a
5.
47.8.
Oh, there's a spinner, that's a Haas. That's Jerome. Everyone hub goes top. 600th of a second, sorry, I'm going to take a break now.
Colpo goes top.
I've got hiccups.
Kyle now coming down the start-finish straight. DRS wide open, low fuel inactive. Crosses the line, goes
second.
P2 with 300ths of a second.
There's a Ferrari off. Omar, P3. Charlie now coming across the line. Where's he going to put himself? Where's he going to go faster? Yes, he does. P4. 5 thousandths of a second ahead of F1 Hub.
Crossing sector 2. Oh no, Fair's first.
And Muller now coming across the line. No, he's
not improving. But Fair's now.
Yeah.
Taking the inside line, hugging the wall, crosses the line and goes P3. Jarno stays. Jackson
go up then.
Stays.
Hang on, let me have a
I don't know.
Jackson,
Yes, he did. He got pole. Jackson got pole.
Wait, what? My thing hasn't
Jackson
updated.
has got pole position. Jackson with the 1087 gets pole position.
Wow.
Wow, what a lap. So, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson pole position, Colpo second, Kyle third, Fairs fourth, Omar fifth, Charlie sixth, Harry seventh, Muller eighth, Jarno ninth, and Bo 10th. Well, that was unexpected.
What a finish.
Wow.
Wow, alright.
That was definitely unexpected.
Hopefully that same interestingness carries on into the next session, which of course is the race.
Indeed.
Do you know what the race means? We do a race rundown. Yeah?
No, yeah, you do the race rundown.
Yeah, race rundown, yeah. And then we go into predictions.
No, predictions come to the middle of the race. You know this. Don't start now, do not...
Same conditions, as it's always been.
Yes, indeed.
20 drivers ready and waiting for the session. I believe you said it was a dry race.
This could go in one or two ways. This could go one or two ways, right? We can either have a nice clean session, nice clean race, or we can absolutely have an absolute ball ache.
Right, I'm gonna.
Race stewards, get ready because you might have a few more clips than normal coming your way.
Clean out the coffee machines. Just get ready. You're gonna
be awake all night. So here we go, to start the formation lap, ladies and gentlemen. There is your pit stop predictions from softs to hards.
Ooh.
For a one stop, or it's soft, mediums for a two stop. So we could see pit stops around lap 12, and Colpo is lagging hard.
Lovely.
Oh, joy.
Anyway, do you want to do race rundown?
I'll do race rundown. So here we are, Jackson pole position, Colpo lines up alongside on the front row in second place. Smiley's Kyles and Fair sit on the second row in third and fourth. On the third row, we have Omar and Charlie MGO6 in 5th and 6th. The fourth row in 7th and 8th, we have Harry and Muller, the new driver for Torpedo League.
Whoa, Carl stopped. Carl's AI stopped and he's crashing. Muller's crashed into it.
Right. Yeah, no damage though, but they will start on the grid.
Yeah, Carl went AI.
On the 5th row, we have Jarno and Bo in 9th and 10th. 6th row, we have Why Always Pips and Manu in 11th and 12th. Jake Marsh and Thopia in 13th and 14th. HOR Giotto and Dammers in 15th and 16th. Brani and Miguel in 17th and 18th. And Buller and ASDF Kimi in 20th. Well... So I will hand it over now to Scotty Boy for the race start.
Yep.
countdown.
I've been watching plenty of auction shows, so I know how to talk quickly now. So I can do this at the very start. Depends how quickly they go off the start. Depends how.
One lights, two lights, three lights, four lights, five lights. Lights out. Away we go.
Anyway, Jake Marsh and Torpedo, only ones that are not on the soft tyre. Jake on the mediums and Torpedo on the hard. So expect a different strategy from them. Maybe they're anticipating a safety car. Maybe they're just trying something new. Who knows? Anyway, I can't tell if the rigs are going up.
No, the lights are not going up yet.
No, lovely. Okay, well we've got a nice little waiting glitch here.
Yep.
Hang on. If I get spectator menu up, I'll have a look at telemetry and I can see.
There we go.
Here we go, lights. Lights are coming on, revs are going up. It's 5 lights, and it's go, go, go. Here we go, down towards turn 1. It's going to be really tight here. Anyone tries to make it 3 wide, it's going to be awfully difficult. All drivers, so many going wide.
There's quite a lot of wing damage going on behind.
There's almost a crash at the back. There was a Red Bull and a Renault that were almost involved there. And sorry, if you look at the timing screen, there's a McLaren that's going really deep there. That's Kyle. Omar's almost overtaken him. Sorry, my telemetry's going really weird now.
Yeah, it's going weird. There's a glitch. There's a glitch.
And it's a car that's crashed. It's Top Gear. No, Top Gear. Wait for that to correct itself, but Jackson's still the leader of the race, followed by Colpo.
Oh, Buller's round, and there is a crash. No,
oh, it's Branny involved as well.
Branny is involved,
and that'd be a virtual safety car.
And as well crashes into Buller, takes him out of the race.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh no!
You know what you said about there being a clean race? Yeah, that's gone out the window.
And it's a virtual safety car.
Sorry, I would have been a little bit more forward in the commentary, but the
if Buller is not raging, yeah, he is. He's just come into the chat saying, "Is that an effing joke?"
Virtual safety car is now over. Why is
Buller,
DRS been enabled? Hang
clip
on.
it, send it into the race stewards.
DRS has been enabled apparently.
Right.
But
yeah,
four drivers
green.
Into the pits, 4 drivers into the pits, both McLaren's, Top Gear and Miguel into the pits now.
I know, mate, I know.
Oh, come on,
I know you did.
Screen,
you got a right good start there, mate, I'll tell you.
Right, Jackson, Colpo. Omar got himself into P3. Really good stuff from Omar here. Charlie into P4, Fairs in P5. Really good stuff here from these guys. And Warwick Pips getting himself into the points after disappointing qualifying in P11. And even Jerome Muller in P11 currently. Not very good from him at the moment.
But Jackson 5.5 F1 has still got Colpo Grosso all over his back end. Getting the fastest lap of the race at 1:12.186. Wow. Why was Pips a 1:12.116 fastest lap?
Got so quick round here.
I know.
But Jackson's clearly demanding lead at the moment. He's put in apparently over 100 laps on this track, and it's certainly proven at the moment.
He's found his racing line.
See if he can get into a rhythm, but Colpo's probably going to try and break that rhythm at some point.
He is indeed. But Omar is catching these two. He is catching fairly quickly. Colpo is lagging a fair bit.
Yeah, it's going to be an issue, especially if he gets into a battle with either one of those drivers.
Indeed, you can see his car bouncing all over the place. Buller said, Racing Point shut the door on me mid-corner, then crashed into what a joke.
Oh, hello, Colpo's gone past Jackson.
I agree.
I think that's with using DRS, but look, it looked like, oh, it's contact.
But Jackson gets back into the lead of the race.
Omar's dropping back a little bit though, and I wonder if Charlie's closing in. I think the gap's still staying around a second.
Yes,
Kyle with the
Zombie.
fastest lap.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
And Kyle with the fastest lap on a 1:11.8.
He's now up into 16th place.
Trying to do a pull off a Lewis Hamilton at Monza drive. Going from far back on the grid to come all the way back up. And of course there are still some safety cars I imagine we'll have to contend with.
Yep, there is guaranteed to be a safety car this race, I no doubt predict there will be. But Colpo's right on Jackson's rear end.
My gap stuck. My gap is stuck. I cannot see the gap between Omar and Colpo.
I can't see it between
Colpo.
Jackson and Colpo. But
Yeah.
Colpo now, DRS wide open. Lagging badly.
He's gonna go deep.
He's gonna go deep. He's still on the inside.
And Jackson
And
covers
he
him off
doesn't
well.
make it stick.
F1 Hub getting himself up into P6 now. Gets past Yarno. Oh, God, that lag's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, that lag is bad, man.
How to defend? Have dodgy internet. You just scare them into not going near you. So
Oh, Colpo's nearly lost the back end.
Yeah,
But, oh my god, if I was looking at that in my rearview mirror, I'd be shitting myself right now.
Photosensitive epilepsy. Anyone that has that, just don't watch right now.
Because that is sketchy. But Jackson is now starting to pull away.
I'm going to go a little bit further back, having a look at some close battles. Whereas Pip's currently in 10th for that 1 point position. He is in a fairly close battle actually between him, Giotto and Muller. But they're all sort of in a bit of a train here. Trying to catch themselves back up to the leaders. So far no penalties though for anybody.
No. Colpo's gaining, he lunges down the inside.
Oh, and speak of the devil, there's penalty.
And there's contact.
And F1 Hub gets past Yarno again.
But Colpo is lagging really badly.
It's Yarno. I wonder if that's the same thing that happened to Buller. Racing.
But look at the
he's been
state
collected.
of this. Jackson is doing his best to keep his car in a straight line.
Kimi went into Yarno, and there's a VSC for Kimi.
Virtual safety car.
Oh, Kimi got so unlucky there. Yarno was right on the exit of the corner, I think, and I think he just went into him without seeing him. Oh, Jackson's hit Colpo. I think that's the lag. That's the lag.
It is the lag. It is the lag. But the lag is really bad. He needs to decide whether he wants to continue racing or retire that car, because that lag is terrible. Absolutely terrible.
I think if you remember Josh a couple seasons ago,
yes,
he had the same issue. He had a lot of lag and he decided that it wasn't worth racing sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is probably one of the last things you want to do, but for the sake of everybody else on that grid. As Fez goes into the pits, so does F1 Hub, so does Bo, Giotto, Woes Pips now into the pits as well.
Bo gets a 5-second penalty for speeding.
And that's green.
And we are
Everyone's
back
gone green
racing
now.
again.
They've gone for hard tyres, except Dammers, who's gone onto the softs.
Oh.
Interesting strategy, though.
We are on lap 7 of 36. Colpo's your race leader. Jackson 2nd. Omar 3rd. Charlie 4th. Muller is in 5th place for the Haas team. Manu in 6th. Jake Marsh in 7th. Harry in 8th. Kyle in 9th. Bo in 10th. Fairs 11th.
And hang on, Omar's right on the back of Jackson. Oh, he doesn't go for a pass, but huge lock up there from Colpo.
Giotto is 12th. Yarno is 13th. Wywis Pips in 14th. Dammers in 15th. Miguel 16th. Doppio in 17th. And Brani in 18th.
There's a battle.
So who's going to win,
12.
Jackson or Colpo? A prediction. Ooh.
There's a battle for P12.
Colpo
Apparently.
locks up his front right going into turn 1. Oof. Goes wide into turn 4.
It's worked for him though. He's pulled a massive gap actually from
But
that.
Charlie is now catching up to these.
And Kyle gets past F1 Hub. Coming out of turn 1. And he's covered off the position. He's defending well now. And he should be able to keep that position. A great drive from Kyle so far. He dropped 13 positions after pitting. And he's already got himself up into P8.
Right. Viewers are asking predictions. So I suppose we're going to do them now. Go on then, Scott.
I mean, I didn't say they did. Difficult, not gonna lie. Charlie's in a very good position for it. I'm not discrediting.
TX Zombie has just said, yes, we need one.
Okay. There's yellow flags, there's a slow Renault that's Dammer's been overtaken. Doesn't
Yeah,
look like he's got damage.
never mind the yellow flag for a second. Prediction.
I think it's going to be between Jackson and Colpo, just on pure pace alone. I know the other guys are probably on better strategies like Fairs and Bow and stuff like that.
Who's first, second and third? That's all I want to know. And I think that's what the viewers want to know.
You know what, fuck it, screw it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say Jackson, Colpo and Charlie.
Jackson first, Colpo second, Charlie third.
I think so, yeah. It's probably going to be wrong, but I'd like it to be there.
I'm going to say Jackson, Charlie, Colpo. Because I'm not dissing Colpo's driving. He's a great driver, but that lag is awful.
I'm just thinking, the only reason why to maybe second guess what I'm predicting is look at all those drivers that are below, that are on fresher tyres, that may be lucky to take it towards the end. Like Fairs, I mean Fairs and Bow aren't stupid, they're probably plotting something which is going to work. And I reckon Colpo and Fairs must be at a party together talking about what they're going to do strategy-wise. So, I don't know,
and bearing in mind, the race engineers will be talking to their team.
Yep, I do believe there's a driver in another league who's supposed to be doing a sort of race engineer role tonight. I think maybe Jackson, I think it is, or another driver. Maybe it's the Renault drivers. Talk about Renault drivers. There's Charlie in P4 doing considerably better than his teammate, and he's trying to hunt down Omar. As Omar himself is actually trying to hunt down Jackson. I would say Omar getting a podium, but unfortunately he's been up in these positions before, aka I think it was Australia, and I think maybe Suzuka. And he was up to P4 at one point. And I was like, wow, it's really good, but he ended up dropping back. And I don't know if that's due to strategy or if that was just due to pace or being unlucky on the safety car.
Yeah. But we'll have to wait and see. Yeah.
Anything can happen. There's still 27 laps to go.
TX Zombie has just said this is going to be a close race. It is going to be a close race, indeed, because obviously you've got the top 4 drivers that are covered within a second and a half. 2 seconds. You know? And then you've got all these drivers here that are pretty much close together as well. So it could be anyone's game, and there's a fight there. Bo looking to get past Harry. Oh, Bo nearly losing the back end there. Oof. These hard tyres are going to be sketchy as hell. Because they're going to be cold, they're not going to be up to temperature.
Both Torpedo and Miguel have come into the pits. Probably going to go hard to the end, I imagine.
Yeah. So let's see what tyre.
Torpedo on the soft.
Position change, penalty wise. So Colpo has a 3-second time penalty. Bo has an 8 seconds. Yano 5, Giotto 3, and Miguel 3.
I'm not seeing Miguel's online. Hang on, let me change my telemetry.
So there we go.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Jackson pits.
Ooh.
Muller pits.
That's a fresh set of hards.
Jackson hard tyres. Muller now coming into the pits, and he goes on to the hards as well.
He's serving a penalty.
He is indeed. He's serving his. Is he serving a penalty?
It was very
And
slow.
Yano gets another 3-second time penalty.
Unless he's managed to somehow get the real life Haas pit crew. I mean, I don't know. Oh, it's 3 wide. Oh, it was almost 3 wide there. It was Muller, Yano, and Giotto, and there's a huge battle here. There's Muller on the fresher tyres, trying to get his way past Yano, but he got stuck. So he's massively been dealt a bad hand here. He's trying to force his way through. So close.
Muller looking to get past Yano here. Right up his rear gearbox. Oh, it is so close! Oh boy!
I think Fez is also teeing up a move on Bo a little bit further upfield. So let's go to the DRS zone now.
Yeah, I'm looking on board now.
Charlie's pits now.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Charlie had pitted a bit before.
Giotto gets another 3-second.
Oh, Fez dives for it.
Oh, he swings it down on the inside.
That was late.
Bold move there for Fez.
And Muller now getting past Yano and Tom.
Oh, and Bo gives Fez a gentle tap on the rear. Alright, Wild, have a nice night, mate. Take it easy.
Oh, what's up?
Bo's looking to go around the outside. And there's contact.
Oh, there's rear end as well.
Oh, God.
This is brilliant.
This is great.
Oh, he's wide though. That's going to give him a warning, surely. And Torpedo with the fastest lap.
Oh, my good lord.
This is already better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Torpedo never usually aims to disappoint. There's Colpo and Omar pitting. Colpo on a fresh set of hards,
So
however,
Jake
Omar going on to
Marsh.
some mediums. Manu into the pits now, pitting for mediums. Jake Marsh is your race leader with a massive log up.
Hey,
Oh, Jackson's beat Colpo at the pits.
Jackson, no he hasn't, Colpo is now in his...
Wait, hang on, I think that was a glitch then.
No, it's like Colpo did beat Jackson out of the pits.
Yeah, I meant like
But
glitch.
Colpo has got the red square. He has got the red square above his name.
Ooh. And Charlie
Jumping
also
all over the
has
place.
gained time on Omar through the pit stop. He pitted a lap before Omar, and he's actually gained time. I think it was about almost like 9/10 to a second before they pitted, and now it's 6/10 to 7/10. So he has gained a little bit of time. But Jake's going to be pitting at some point, surely. I doubt those mediums are going to last any longer unless he's looking for a really long stint on that tyre.
But Jake Marsh in the Williams is your net race leader at the moment.
Oh, Charlie, big snap of oversteer coming out of the corner
With
there.
4.8 second lead. But that lead will soon come down.
It has been for a couple... Well, no, it has been since they came out of the pits.
Yeah.
He last time he did one of these things, I think it was Spa Season 3, he took the Inters almost to the end.
Oh my god, this lag is horrible. I'm riding on board with Colpo and it's disgusting. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
He's making my eyes jump.
Anyway,
Is
further
that
back so I
bad?
can take my eyes off of that. Giotto gets past Manu and Manu right on the back of him, but not enough to get past him. So Giotto into the points now.
Yeah, Giotto on the hard tyres. Fez is right on the back of Smilett's Kyle.
Yellow flags, yellow flags.
He's
Miguel's
catching.
crashed. And Miguel has crashed.
Fez.
Miguel's crashed. Hang on, let me go on board with Jake. There might be a safety car because his car's still on track. Oh, it's a
Virtual
VSC.
safety car has been deployed.
And we're going on board. There we go. He's lost it. He's lost it on the throttle. see where the car
but
is. Yeah,
luckily enough, Fairs
What,
has
huge
got
crash.
past Kyle before the virtual safety car was deployed.
this is definitely good for Charlie because he was actually losing a lot of time to Omar there. And Branny with
Drive-through penalty for Branny.
And whilst Pips and Dan was pitting for new tyres, they have pitted for new tyres, they pitted for some new mediums now.
Yeah, the hards were not working by the looks of it.
They believe they can take those to the end.
Jarno's out. Jarno
What?
is out of the race.
But why?
I have no idea.
Oh, so it's a non-finish, well sorry, a no-point finish for the Alfa Romeo drivers.
And we are green again, ladies and gentlemen, we are green.
Charlie has actually gained some time through that VSC. However, Jackson being under pressure now from Omar. Omar on the outside.
He's
on the
round
better
the
tyres.
outside.
Oh, Omar's on the favoured line.
Oh, no, there's contact! Oh, and Omar just backs out of that in time.
I'm not sure if that was the
a
lag or
serious
if that was
accident.
if that actually happened. That wasn't lag. My God, what a save!
I know. Oh. Oh, my heart nearly fell out my ass. Oh,
Giotto
damn.
now right on the back of Manu, trying to get that 1 point. I would say he's in the need of points at the moment. There's yellow flags.
And there's
Spinner.
a yellow flag.
Is it
It's
Jackson?
a Ferrari. It's a Ferrari. It's Bo.
It's Bo.
It's Bo.
So that
And
will put
he
Giotto into the points.
Yes, it will indeed. But Giotto's still on the back of Manu. He wants that P9.
And Bo, I wouldn't be surprised if Bo retires at some point because he's got 11 seconds of penalties, unless he's really able to believe that he can do it. But I imagine one of those is probably a 5-second time penalty, so he's going to have to serve that in the pits.
It was a 5 second, yeah. Speeding in the pit lane.
Oh.
And there's Giotto right down the inside of Manu into turn 1. Gets the preferred inside line, and there's contact!
No!
There is contact!
No!
Oh, no!
Oh!
Oh! And that is Bo and Giotto out of the race.
Right, how is this a virtual safety car?
Safety car again.
How is that a virtual safety car? The man almost flew into orbit, and they're only bringing a safety car, like VSC out.
Oh my God!
Branny and Torpedo, that did alright. I don't want to sound like some sort of conspiracy theory. Oh my God, Colpo, Jesus Christ! I'm not sound like some sort of conspiracy theorist, but shouldn't he have stayed out of the way?
He couldn't really do much when Giotto's car was running backwards. Yeah.
No, it looked like he was still sort of fairly still. He could have moved to the inside or the outside. I know the car's pretty wide. Again, this is hindsight.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Mr. Hindsight. We don't know what he was exactly thinking.
Oh, Mr. Hindsight. Fairs drive-through penalty. Fairs has got a drive-through penalty.
And Jake is now onto a fresh set of hard tyres.
Omar, switchback on Jackson.
Ooh.
Side by side, going down the
Not
turn
again.
3. Omar backs out.
Guess what, Charlie? Charlie hasn't been
Charlie's
able to make a move
right
on.
there.
Charlie hasn't been able to make a move on Omar, but everyone closing in on Charlie.
Charlie is waiting to see what happens between these two.
Giotto left.
Joe's left. But again, no points for the Mercedes team.
Well, I'm expecting some chats to be blowing up now.
Yep.
Ready for my phone to be hotter than the bloody Sahara. Overheated with all the bloody messages. Oh, clip the grass there from Jackson. Interesting.
But Jake Mars has pitted. He's now in the seventh place.
What, look at this little trade we got going here.
Where?
From Jackson to, even Fairs actually. Fairs is a little bit further
Yeah.
back, but he's surely going to be up here if these lots start battling. They're on a bit of a DRS trade at the moment, so don't expect too many
Omar's catching.
battles. Oh, so is Charlie though. This is the closest he's been. Charlie can taste that podium. He's so close to it. It's been stripped from him a few times due to penalties, or penalties being taken away from other drivers. And I'm sure it would taste even sweeter if he's able to get a podium on track without penalties being involved in it.
Indeed. But as of now, we are on lap 20 of 36. Colpo is in first, Jackson second, Omar third, Charlie fourth, Harry fifth, right on the back of Charlie. Fairs in sixth, under the back of this train now. Jake Marsh seventh, catching them as well. Muller is in eighth. Smilett's Carl is on the back of Muller now in ninth. Manu 10th. Wildwish Pips 11th. Dammers 12th. Thopia 13th. And Branny's in 14th. Omar is catching Jackson. Jackson goes defensive.
Oh, first pits.
Omar round. No, trying to get the switch back again. Jackson shuts the door.
Just one thing. Do you think those mediums will be able to take it to the end comfortably?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's like what, 15 laps? Yeah, easy. Easy.
I'm just thinking, because then there'll be 21 laps overall on those tyres.
No, Fairs was doing his drive-through. Doing his drive-through.
I'd rather have 21 laps on the hards than 21 laps on the medium, especially around a track like this, because then you're more sure. I don't know if Charlie, longevity-wise, will be able to do it. Like, I think he will.
Oh yeah, he can do it.
For now,
it depends on what his tyre wears on. It depends on what his tyre wears on.
But Charlie can't really exactly sit around and wait. He's going to have to push because he's also got F1 Hub behind him, closing in. It was 7/10 to the last sector. Now it's going down to 6/10.
Why don't you check TAS on tyre wears?
Yeah, good point.
Because Charlie's done 7 laps on these hards. Harry's done 13.
Sorry, come on.
So is Fairs.
It's on damage, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Right. Okay, this is not correct at all. Okay, Colpo. This isn't the race, right? For some reason, it's on mine. It's saying Top Gear's in the lead, which is wrong. It's
still saying Colpo's in the lead.
My telemetry is all wrong. Hang on, let me reload the page.
Alright.
It's saying the Colpo's on the softs.
Well, I can tell you he's not. But this train for third place is getting really tasty. Omar might make a move here.
No,
he doesn't. He holds back a bit longer. Omar on the faster compound of tyre.
But F1 Hub has actually fallen back a bit from Charlie now. And Charlie's starting to close in a little bit. So Omar looks like sort of... There aren't really any specific places on the track or specific areas where he's closing in. It's just a bit like a tennis match. It's just, you know, he's going back and forth in terms of gaps.
It's a close race. It is a close race. But Colpo is the only driver with... Thopia has now got a 3-second time penalty. I was going to say Colpo is the only driver on track at the moment with the penalty, but...
Oh yeah, of course, I forgot about that, yeah.
I believe Omar might come under pressure from Charlie here.
Hang on. Carl's done 20 laps on those mediums.
Yes, he has.
Wow. He's going to be pitting soon, surely?
Yeah, he will. He'll probably go up the soft tyres and go for the fastest lap.
Oh no!
Omar's lost it! Omar's lost it! Omar spun. Charlie is now in the P3.
Careful, his teammate's coming around. Oh no! Oh no, wait, hang on a second. He's gone way too far back. Oh no! And Kyle speeds in the pit lane, so he's got a 5-second time penalty.
Omar is now down in the P8.
Well, that's changed it. So, your new podium sitter, Charlie and
G06.
P3
10 laps on the hard tyres.
And he's got the driver behind him who is a race winner. However, though, he is on older tyres. But that does mean, though, Charlie's going to have to fight to get into not only Jackson's slipstream, but his DRS. And, of course, F1 Hub now in the DRS range of Charlie. And Kyle will get onto a set of soft tyres now.
Muller 3-second time penalty.
Shame.
Muller doing really well. Fares has pitted. Top Gear has left the session.
Jake Marsh, actually, a bit of a call out almost. 8 positions he's gone up. He's in P5. And I think he is on the right strategy, I believe. Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He went from mediums to hards, I think. Top Gear has joined again.
It's really good stuff from him there.
It is.
And if things carry on going the way that they're going, actually, no, I don't know if he'll be able to catch up to F1 Hub. If he does, congrats, but a bit of oversteer there from F1 Hub. Perhaps call him Harry instead of F1 Hub. Hello there, Preston. Welcome to the final 11 laps of this race.
Yep.
Telemetry on the game has decided to not work. Now my game's actually started. Sorry, my telemetry started to work now. I can have a look at tyre wear. In terms of tyre wear, I mean, if you were to compare Charlie and F1 Hub, there's quite a bit of a difference, ranging between 10% and 20% in terms of difference of tyre wear.
Yeah.
Actually, no, tell a lie, sorry, about 10 to 15% probably. From looking at this, with Jake though, it's a really nice fresh tyres, so they are looking pretty good on here.
Manu, 3-second time penalty.
No. Ooh. And apparently YouTube's decided to start working now with comments.
And now the race is starting to calm itself down a bit now.
We're heading to the final stages. And actually, while we do... Fares with the fastest lap. As we do this, I'm going to quickly just check penalties. Sorry, check warnings, just in case. So Colpo... He got that warning and penalty. No, he's only had 2 warnings, according to this. Jackson clean all the way through. Charlie, he has got a warning. F1 Hub has a warning. And Jake Marsh has, according to this, 3 warnings, but I don't see any penalties. We have 19 viewers on YouTube, so thank you.
2 on the Twitch. Hey, Blue Onyx Gaming, what's happening, dude?
Charlie.
Glad you can make it.
And Jake
here
Marsh.
We go, here's Charlie's #1 fan, Blue Onyx Gaming. Oh, Charlie had a mess up there. Come on, Charlie, don't mess up.
Come on, mate, come on.
Oh. Keep it together, son.
Omar further back though, looking for points as well. He's trying to close in on Charlie's teammate Dammers, and Kyle also behind those two, looking to get himself a point as well. So I'm going to start
Charlie
focusing on
is
this battle here.
fighting with F1 Hub at the moment. Charlie is third. Yes, he is. Charlie is third. Question mark. Someone is hacking. No, he is in third place and he is earned it.
Dammers is being under pressure, too much under effort, under pressure from Kyle.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about the 30
but
years,
F1
like 30
Hub
years ago.
is closing Charlie down at the moment.
He's dropped back a little bit during that lap, but I'm sure with the DRS and you see Charlie swerving a little bit there to try and break the slipstream.
He's catching him very quick.
He's turned off the DRS.
Oh, Charlie closes the door on him.
I tell you what, if Charlie gets his podium, it's not going to be easy. He's going to have to fight for this every corner.
He is indeed. Them F1 Hub's tyres have got to be ruined by now. 21 laps on the hard tyres.
Let's have a look at them now.
Oh.
58, 47, 55, 47 compared to Charlie's 45, 36, 40, 33. So the main tyre you're looking out for there is front left. That's usually the most vital tyre. That's the one that always picks up the most wear. If you were to compare the two,
indeed,
there is 15% difference between the two.
Oof.
So that's what 6 laps does. So there's an average 2% a lap, I guess, if you want to break it down.
At the moment, no, because he's under pressure from the driver in number 4.
God, there's so many messages now.
But Charlie goes defensive again. F1 Hub's too far behind to make a move. Who's having a close battle at the moment? Not really.
Well, it's just starting to close in to Manu, but that's about it.
Oh! Wow's Pips is catching. He's right on the back of Manu. He's catching. He goes to the outside.
Oh, what a move!
What a move!
So Charlie didn't get an overtake on Manu around the outside, but Tom's taken himself as tribute and he's done it.
Q-tip, you mean?
No, it was.
No, hang on, no. Someone's asking me a question.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Just 7 laps to go.
Unfortunately, Q-tip has been kicked from the league because of that particular crash. He just turned around and said, "Get Q-tip to hit Jackson, so Charlie can move up." Oh, hang on, F1 Hub.
No.
Still not close enough.
Yeah, I think it almost looks like he's conserving throughout the rest of the lap, and as soon as he gets to that straight, he goes for it, like everything. But it's just not enough.
It is not. No. I mean, Jackson's staying within that 3 second of Colpo. He could potentially win this race if he stays like that.
Top of the Drivers' Championship, because Fez is in P7, who's currently the championship leader.
Yeah, and Colpo, yes, he is still lagging.
And I guess the sad thing is as well, because no matter where the F1 Hub finishes again, it won't count for the championship because he's a reserve driver.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at his tyres. Oh, 65 to 52. So again, there's about 13% difference between those two tyres.
Well, he's closer than he has been. 0.4.
Depends where Charlie defends. Will he go inside or outside or middle of the track? That's usually the best place to go. But he's picked his line, and he's still careful on the brakes.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like he's conserving RS.
But Jackson is catching Colpo. He is now 2.4 seconds behind.
Colpo's tyres are very similar to Charlie's, actually. There's only a lap difference, but Charlie's are a little bit more worn, but only that front left. There's only about 3% overall in it between the two tyres. As Omar getting past, it's Manu.
Blue Onyx Gamer just said, if Jackson hits Colpo, I'd like to rally for Charlie to pass them. They more than likely will do, but unfortunately, you know, it doesn't usually work like that, so...
And Carl
but
now
we'll
tracking...
see what happens, we'll see what happens.
Carl now is starting to close in on Manu. I wonder if
But
he'll get
Jackson
to him
is
before
now
the DRS zone. Oh, he
2.4.
almost goes into the back of him. He's going to wait for that DRS zone. Oh.
On the power now, on the soft tyres.
Carl, inside or outside, he picks the inside. But he's not
going to do
move
it though,
done.
he's too far behind.
He's going to wait for that second DRS zone down the back straight.
Main straight.
Main straight,
Get it
that's
right.
the one. God damn it.
God damn it. Oh, he's right on the back of him now. ERS is going to come into effect here. It is. Oh, Manu goes on the outside. Carl sweeps through. Pass made.
And F1 Hub now closing in a little bit, little by little. He's trying to grasp his way past.
That is a fair point, Blue. That is a fair point. He said, I like that we don't have the safety car every lap.
Wait till Monaco, my friend.
Yes, wait until Monaco, mate. That's coming up very soon. That's a safety car track and a half.
Or Vietnam. And oh no, Omar with a penalty now. 3-second time penalty.
Oh dear.
Oh, F1 Hub's really close now. Really close.
Kyle's catching Omar as well.
This is going to go down to the final lap. As much as Charlie will probably hate it. F1
There's
Hub
only
is
3
there.
laps to go. 3 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen.
And I wonder, will we see them go all out for the rest of it, or are we going to see a bit of conservation until the final lap, where they just go balls to the walls and just absolutely throw everything
Balls
at it?
to the walls.
Yeah, you'd heard that before.
Yeah. Oh, Jackson's lost a bit of time. He's now 2.6.
He's
He's
still
still
safe.
sticking within that 3-second window.
Oh, the tyres are looking awful red right now. Or orange, I guess. Those tyres, he's going to be flaking soon, surely. Harry is, F1 Hub. He's going to be flaking soon.
Oh! Colpo has 6 seconds of penalty. So Charlie could actually get P2 here.
No. He might pull an Espan
Right,
off, but maybe
hold on.
get P2. Hang on.
Oh,
Let me check.
no, he's 6.5 seconds behind.
He's going to have to put it into scenario 7 with that Renault.
He's got to put it in scenario 7. Scenario 7 has to come into effect.
4 tenths in 1 lap. There's only 1 lap difference between those two in terms of tyres.
Oh, Jesus.
If things stay the way they are, Charlie should be able
Charlie's 6.3.
to stay ahead. Fez gets past Jerome. He's picking up, Muller picking up points where he can. A disappointing race for the Red Bull driver, but he's going to be
Colpo is going to come up to a back marker. Oh, this is going to be close, man. Oh my God.
Charlie, if you're listening now,
Charlie.
keep it composed, mate. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just focus
Charlie,
on that
if you
one
can
lap.
hear us, mate, put your bloody foot down.
That's the opposite of what I said, but yeah.
Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the final lap of this Grand Prix. I will do, mate. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do. Really do appreciate it. So we're on the final lap of this race. Colpo P1, Jackson P2, Charlie P3.
The gap's too big for P2. F1 Hub though, he's conservating. He's not conservating, he's conserving. You see that red flashing light, that means that he's off of the ERS, that means that he is off the ERS and he is conserving.
He's conserving energy. Jackson giving it everything now.
He is safe, I don't know why he'd be pushing, that hard, but...
Oh, God. Charlie's lost time. He's not going to be able to do it.
He's going to get P3 though, he's going to get P3.
Colpo comes round the final corner to win the Dutch Grand Prix. But Jackson takes it. Jackson takes P1.
But Charlie now.
Charlie.
P3.
P3 for Charlie. MG06. Great drive there for Charlie. But wow.
Brilliant stuff.
Jackson
Absolutely brilliant stuff.
Is your race winner. There he is. P1.
Well, I've got to give a massive round of applause to everybody there because that was a difficult race. Well done to everybody.
Indeed.
And
Indeed.
especially
Congratulations.
Jake going up 8 positions there, brilliant stuff. Charlie, the man himself, brilliant stuff. Getting his first podium in F1 on track as well, not really through penalties.
Yeah, Smiley's Kyle gets 5 seconds for penalties.
I will get to...
I have done the invites.
Yep.
To everybody.
And once everyone finishes, I'll show the podium on the stream, and then I'll just quickly go over and get the little showroom piece done. Please don't blow out our ears. We are happy for you as well.
Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. Yeah. He's itching.
Silence.
Come on, Colpo. We haven't got all day.
Just hear it.
Dropped here. About Colpo here. I'm not sure if he deserves the podium or not today.
He was so dangerous.
Did you see the lag as well on stream?
His lag was horrendous.
Surely he has to be disqualified for that. He teleported through me multiple times.
Well, I'm
That a freaking podium, boys!
Listen, right? That is up to the race stewards to decide that. So, if you need to send the clips in, send them in.
Got about an hour's worth of footage of him lagging.
Right, well...
Right, we're going to start off with our race winner, Jackson.
Yeah.
Hello.
Actually, Clint, do you want to answer the questions?
Oh, okay. Well, let me get the car podium up. And then I'll ask my first question.
I feel like we should go from winner down to third. You know, I think that'd be a good way to do it. Jackson, can you tell the longest story possible?
Right, get one made up in your head ready. I know.
Okay.
Back at the summer of 16.
Oh God, turn that down. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Did you see the
Roger
crash?
would be dead. Yeah.
Showroom, that's the one I wanted. Right. Okay. Jackson,
Yes.
race winner.
Yes.
How you feeling?
Oh, I'm over the moon. To get my second ever win in Torpedo League, first pole as well today. I'm very happy with it. I must admit, in the early, I mean, I'd heard from the other guys in my party that Colpo had been lagging in qualifying. So to see him second on the grid, I was very, very scared in the early stages of the race, and rightfully so it turned out, as he multiple times either ghosted into me or teleported straight through me, which is a bit of a shock. The AI also cost me quite a bit of time to Omar at the time, which sort of backed me into him because I had to keep slowing down to not hit Colpo's car, and then it would teleport about 2 seconds up the road. So it was impossible to sort of guess where it was going to be next. Luckily, luckily Colpo actually pulled a bit of a lead. So when his car did lag back, it didn't lag back far enough to impede me. And that had a good battle with Omar.
almost hit him.
Oh yeah. Sorry to
I
Omar
almost
for a
hit
bit
Colpo, he spun. Yeah.
And
He
yeah,
spun, Okay, you go, Jackson.
Thank you. Sorry to Omar for the contact we had going into, I think, turn 2 and 3. We many times we battled into turn 1, and those medium tires on his car were working really well. But yeah, sorry to our contact between the two of us, because I sort of, he was sort of just had his nose alongside, and I wasn't sure if he was going to keep it up the inside or not. And because it's such a tight corner, I sort of gambled on him not keeping it up the inside. And I think he did back out, but we just sort of touched wheels at the last second. But we both survived, so I think it's all good there. If anything, I could gain time on me for it, so hopefully that's all right with him. But yeah, it was a race of mixed emotions. At the start, I thought it all gone when Torpedo lagged through me, because it wasn't just the fact that he was ahead of me, it was the fact he was backing me into the rest of the pack. And I think I showed, just as soon as Omar spun, I think I showed that I had pretty good pace, because I sort of immediately pulled a big gap to that group behind me, which I was quite happy with. And yeah, I just pushed the absolute limit, made no mistakes, and kept the car on track, and it all worked out in the end. So great to get my second ever win. And yeah, I think that puts me at the top of the championship now.
Yes, it does.
Which is a good place to be.
Yep. Congratulations. Charlie, sum that race up for yourself. Wait for it.
Stress. To be honest.
Well, I wasn't expecting
I
that
knew
answer.
I knew that there was a chance of it. Well, in those, like, the last few laps, I started feeling really sick. Like, oh my god, this could be happening. Like,
well, put it this way.
I'm lost for words. Let's say.
Right, put it this way. Yeah, if you would have been a second and a half further up the road, you would have had a net P2.
Yeah. Colpo was a bit too quick today. I almost hit him once when I think he was lag battling with Omar, and he went wide and went on the gravel and spun. And then I was inches away from hitting him, but he then lagged back into the lead again. And that was very confusing, but I've waited 19 races for this. And
you had a good drive, mate. It's finally come. You've done good, mate. Congratulations.
Cheers.
So
You go from 1 point to 16 points now, so congrats.
Cheers.
A quick comment I'd like to make is that so far this season I have emulated exactly, I've repeated what last season champion Godzilla did. So that's a good sign for me. I'm very happy with that.
Well, Jackson, you better win the championship. I'm rooting for you this
I'm
season.
not. I don't know if Fairs is rapid, so I don't know if I can beat him across the season. But to match last season champion across the first 3 races is nice. Nice to be able to say that.
well, Charlie, you'll be pleased to know that you're. You remember when I said to you that someone from my Twitch group was supporting you? Well, he decided to come back in today, and he was literally shouting for you to push, and he did turn around and say get Q-Tip to take the first or second out, but I did explain to him that he was no longer here, but yeah. But anyway,
Yeah.
oh no, but yeah, so you did have your supporter rooting for you.
Yeah.
See, you got fans, mate. You got fans, you see.
Yeah, congratulations, Jackson, on the win.
Yes,
You had the
very
first over.
congratulations.
Thank you a lot.
I've got one question for you both. Next week is your home Grand Prix. It is the British Grand Prix from Silverstone. Are you expecting anything special there or not? Start with Charlie.
I'm not the biggest fan, let's say. I mean, I know it's my home track, but I'm not the fastest around there. So I think maybe top 7, maybe, yeah. But I'm more looking forward to the English Grand Prix. That's going to be good fun.
Oh, the short circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
And Jackson, what about you?
Well, traditionally I haven't been that quick around Silverstone, but I love the track, and I've never been that quick around Zandvoort, and that went pretty well for me, so I'll try and repeat what I did this week. But to us, a podium would be nice, just keep scoring points. And to stay sort of near the top of the championship would be nice, because the last season fairs in Colpo looked like runaway winners until they crashed into each other. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But I'm hoping I can at least get a podium.
And of course, after the 2 British Grand Prix, I know we're going ahead by a couple of weeks here, but we have the Indianapolis 500. I assume that's on Project Cars 2.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an invitational event. Are you two attending that?
I believe so, yes.
I will be attending it, yes.
Unfortunately,
Jack, you're
I
hosting it,
probably
aren't you?
won't be doing the commentary for that because I don't have either of the games or whatever the games they're going to be on. So, Scotty Boy will probably be on his own.
Unless Scott's racing.
Yeah,
We don't know.
Scott is
Oh,
eligible.
there is that.
I may be racing. See, it's just the trouble, because it's finally someone who has the game that isn't going to be racing.
There's probably someone that I can find if you need one.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Well, I guess 140 laps of practice for both of us worked quite well.
Try hard.
sweat. Well, on that note, boys, me, Scott, and why always Pippi are going to go sweat it out on COD. So,
Okay.
congratulations.
Okay.
Listen, we've been told to keep it short and sweet, so, you know.
When Charlie gets his first podium, we actually adhere to the rules.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
But, many congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
And we will
Cheers.
see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Right. Well, he's gone.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want me to leave?
Yes.
Yes, please. Just while we finish this off. Well, what a race, eh?
Yeah, for
Ugh,
a race,
sum
for
that
a race
up.
that I kind of slandered for, I think the majority of the week I called it the Dutch Monaco, because usually Monaco isn't that interesting. Saying that though, we've always had a different race winner at Monaco. Yeah, for the 2 races we've had here, it's been fairly entertaining, and I'm surprised for a track that is that tight and that sort of like almost disconcerting to pass on. We saw some great racing. Like there was
Yeah, we did.
moves being sort of put in different places, you know, so great overtaking maneuvers as well. You know, maybe
Yeah.
yes, with the DRS involved, but you know, at the end of the day, there's a driver there who's actually having to pull off that overtake. And I think I underestimated what was going to be today, and I think it delivered, you know, a great race.
I agree. You know, obviously there were some sketchy moments, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously with the absolute smash up between Giotto and Bo.
Yeah.
No doubt that's going to be investigated.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Obviously the Buller incident as well, that's probably going to be investigated, because from what I saw, Thopia, I think it was Thopia, or was that Muller? No, it was Thopia, I think. Just literally rammed into him, didn't even bother slowing down, didn't even bother to avoid it, just rammed straight into Buller, but no doubt that's going to be investigated. But other than that, yeah, quite an entertaining race, to be fair. I mean, the lag was interesting to see.
Yeah.
But, you know. But yeah, great race. I enjoyed it. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end it for this week. We do appreciate everybody who stopped by the streams on YouTube and on the Twitch.
Hang on, could I just quickly mention something? I just had a quick look through the chat. Bo has said the reason why he drove that quickly in towards where Giotto was is because he thought he was expecting a ghost, and he ended up driving straight into it.
Right, okay. Well, yeah, I can see that. Easy mistake to make, you know. But,
Well, now he
yeah.
knows that the ghosting's definitely off.
Yes, ghosting is always off. So, yeah. But anyway, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end it for this week. Thank you so much to the YouTube chat and, well, YouTube viewers and the Twitch viewers for tuning in. We do really appreciate all the love and support you give us all. Obviously, the drivers do thank you as well, even though they don't say it, but still, I will say it for them. Yeah, look after yourselves, take care of yourselves and your families, and we'll see you all next week for the British Grand Prix. Take care and a goodbye. There's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from moi.
Bye bye, everybody.